We're sinking our teeth into yet another netbook, and this time it's the Toshiba NB200 10Z, satisfying our appetite for all things small and laptop shaped. Now, unlike its predecessor, that's the NB100, the NB200 10Z has a slightly bigger 10.1-inch screen and also packs a slightly beefier N280 1.66 GHz Intel Atom processor. Now, the 10Z is actually the more higher spec model, so expect the standard version to pack an N270 1.6 GHz Intel Atom processor. Now, being the higher spec model also means it comes with this rather luxurious matte finish with a satin brown coat. And being Toshiba's first 10-inch netbook, expect it to come with all the usual netbook gubbins, so 1 gig of RAM, 160 gig hard drive, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. There's also the option to upgrade to 3G as well. And while the NB200 doesn't use solid-state storage, it has installed something called a G-sensor, which means if you do suffer from the clumsy syndrome, so basically if you have butterfingers, whenever the computer detects excessive movement, it will enable free-fall protection for your hard drive. Now, obviously, this isn't as good as an SSD, which has no moving parts at all, but I think we can forgive Toshiba for this, given that no other netbook sports such a feature. Now, staying in this area of cool, which you seem to have ventured in, is another clever feature, and that's the powered USB port on the right-hand side, or otherwise known as its sleep and charge technology. So what this basically means is you can charge your USB gadgets up without even turning the computer on. A very clever feature, which we've seen in recent notebooks of late, but not in netbooks, so Toshiba have definitely trumped the competition on that one. Now, for a netbook, the NB200 10Z sports a very decent display. Colours are nice and vibrant, text is extremely sharp, although obviously not as good as a proper monitor, but for a netbook it will definitely suffice. What does let the netbook down though is its inbuilt speaker, which, if we're being honest, is pretty weak. So if you do like to listen to your music without the headphones, then the netbook could ruin the experience somewhat. Now, as far as layout goes, the NB200 10Z has one of the best, decent sized, isolated keys that are nicely spaced out and comfortable to use. ASUS, take note. We have no complaints about the trackpad either. It's well positioned, it's nice and large, and its buttons are firm and nice to use. You can hit them anywhere and still get the same tactile feedback. Now, it's fair to say that part of the success of any laptop or netbook is down to its battery life, and with the option to sport a 6-cell battery for a whopping 9 hours of battery life means the NB200 10Z gets another firm thumbs up from us. Toshiba's power management tool is a big help too, with a large number of preset options, as well as the option to tweak the CPU speed levels, as well as the cooling system. Now, as far as looks go, it's fair to say this is a stunner, and it only weighs 1.3 kg, so it's nice and light too. If you want to get your grubby mitts on what is quite frankly a bloody brilliant device, then all you need is £350 and to head to your nearest retailer. Now, I can't speak for you, but this is actually my favourite netbook to date, so hopefully Toshiba will let me keep it. Hint.